Good evening, I am Adventure Argonaut. This is Rogue Trader, as you can see on the screen, and I'm starting late today. I didn't have the time during the day, and my son just went to sleep for the night, but I hope he will stay asleep until the morning. So let's see how long I have time and energy to stream, because now it's past midnight already. But yeah, last time I killed the boss of this particular planet, Aurora. We found her already, and well, she killed herself or something, whatever. Let's go see what's going on, what's gonna happen. We are back on the ship already, but we are still supposed to go see the governor of the planet to get some forces, some civilians, cannon fodder, whatever it is. As long as, as soon as the game loads. Okay, now it loaded. Let's see if the NPCs say anything interesting. Lord Captain Maston comes from Raver at your service. Do you know anything about a ship named the Fiery Reckoning? Raver winces as if in pain. I've heard the name, that much I'm sure of, but I can't recall the details. I wonder if it was part of that operation that the late Mort was put in charge of. If it was, then there's nothing I can tell you, Lord Captain. The whole thing was kept under wraps. Your best chance would be to ask High Factotum. Maybe some of his treasury records have mentions of this fiery reckoning. Alright? Oh yeah, Uwe doesn't speak, he doesn't have vocal cords.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
What does your special sight reveal?
The esteemed Magos Haneman is shattered, like a beautiful stained glass window into a mosaic of colors. His bright, beckoning hues are mixed together in complete disarray. I must confess it perplexes me. Normally, scarlet and steel are all that fills the heart of a servant of the Omnissiah.
So, Pascal is schizophrenic, maybe he's possessed.
Behind the cobalt steel of his thoughts, behind the cold, faded gray of his emotions, an ember, the color of amber, glows in Master Van Calox's soul. So bright and warm, one is tempted to touch it. It is sad that the interrogator seeks to drown it with his own hands in the bottomless blue of duty. Sad indeed, but I can relate.
Okay.
I have enjoyed your company. Thank you for the conversation.
Okay, I was just wondering, like, we didn't pick the option to break up with her because we are sort of in a relationship with her or something. So it's like, because I didn't really read Argenta, she didn't join us for most of the mission.
Greetings.
Yeah, it's nothing new to say. It is. Well, let's go talk to Jan Rock. Or well, Abelard is here. Let's see if there's nothing new to
Lord Captain.
ask him. That's good. I really don't wanna, be stuck in endless conversations with the NPCs, but it's still feel obligated if they actually say something relevant. The High Factotum January Stanrock greets you with a cool smile and the merest hint of a bow. Pleasure to see you, Lord Captain. How may I be of assistance? I would like to replace the painting of the late Theodora in my chambers. Hang my portrait instead. Yes, that's good. It will be done, your lordship. Okay, I like that. Even though, like, more than picture of myself, I'd rather have like an anime girl or something there. But like, why can't we ask about that fiery demise or whatever that ship's name was? Maybe it's not relevant for the story yet, so we can't. See, where is, yeah, Pascal? I guess we should go talk to him because he's new. Yesterday I talked to Heinrichs, like before
The
ending the stream.
Messiah knows all, comprehends all.
The Megadendrites growing out of the tech priest's back swivel in your direction as if examining you with curiosity. I want to know the truth about you.
The request is approved. I did conceal certain information. I was a student of Archmagos Amanat, but I committed an act of betrayal after he deviated from sacred dogma.
What did Amarnat do?
He fell into schism and challenged the sacred boundaries of knowledge. The blessed Amanat claimed the limits of what is permitted must be expanded, because by refusing to explore certain law, we find ourselves in contempt of the seventh universal law. Comprehension is the key to all things. My mentor put forth a thesis claiming that we have stagnated, that ritual is now nothing but a cage for souls and false worship of the Omnissiah. He sought to break the cycle of mindless repetition because he saw the inevitable demise of our faith and all humanity at the end of it.
Certain aspects of the Imperium have indeed ossified. His argument sounds reasonable. I guess.
This statement is false. My mentor's words sound like heresy. Limits were established because it is dangerous to venture beyond. Each step past them could lead to a bloody slaughter, but the blessed Amanat was not afraid.
How did you betray Amarnat?
The teachings of the blessed Amanat spread, and word of it reached the conclave of the Cognizance fleet. They recognized his teachings as tech heresy. Many tech priests suddenly vanished or were subjected to servo penance for minor transgressions. The students of Amanat, whose number included many enlightened and respected tech priests, resisted. My prognosis showed that our most likely future was a schism and a fratricidal war that would destroy the Cognizance fleet. That was when I headed to the Conclave. I confessed and handed the information about my mentor's research over to the Conclave. Brazen anthematic studies of the Forbidden Law. The Conclave could use that data to summon Archmagos Amanat to stand trial and compel him to repent on pain of excommunicate traitoris. His subsequent fate is unknown to me.
You acted as a loyal son of the Imperium should.
I pray that the Omnissiah grants us wisdom to overcome the dialectic differences that divide us.
So why did you go to Rigan Minoris?
I was summoned there by a message that was encrypted with the blessed Amanat's personal code, and could it be interpreted in several ways. One thing was certain. We were in danger, and I had to go to Rycat Minoris.
The tech priest named Abel, who is he?
Assessing his personality is difficult. The spirit of Brother Abel is different from that of most people. Tech comrades of the Cog call such persons quiet ones. He possesses significant intellect, but shuns
So he's
communication.
autistic?
So far, I have not been able to determine why Abel summoned me to Rycat Minoris. How he is related to the blessed Argonaut, or why he bears the same name as me. Perhaps the Reverend Abel cannot fully actualize and interpret the available data.
What are you gonna do next?
I was wrong when I assumed it was the blessed Archmagos Amanat, who assumed the guise of Abel Haneman. But there is a connection between him and the Reverend Abel, and I intend to uncover the nature of this link.
Okay, no more questions, except
Acknowledged. I will return to ruminating on the search for the blessed Amanat.
I want to know more about your past.
The request is approved. I have no outright restrictions on disclosing this information.
I like the way he thinks. Where are you from?
Information about my origins is worthless. I belong to the priesthood of explorators and came to the Coronis Expanse over 200 years ago. Any
He's
events
old.
preceding that moment are insignificant.
So how did you end up in the Coronis Expanse?
I was honored to become a member of the Explorator Cognizance Fleet. When the Adeptus Mechanicus summoned the faithful for an exploratory venture into the depths of the Coronis Expanse, I joined the fleet in fulfillment of my sacred vows of comprehension.
Why are you not with your fleet then?
After I betrayed Archmagos Amanat, the fleet conclave directed me to the orbital station Altar Templum Calixis X-17 for penance. This venerable temple station was founded in the early years of our expansion into the Coronis Expanse. It is currently a rear observation post of the Cognizance Fleet in orbit around the star Furibundus.
Who are the explorators?
The sacred fraternity of explorers. The cult Mechanica sends us out to the frontiers of the known sectors as researchers and conquerors. We are the warriors of the code, who return to the lost worlds and devote themselves to recovering the lost ancient knowledge. Explorators are granted the privilege of being more independent than many of our tech comrades. However, it has earned us a reputation as unstable and poorly controlled troublemakers whose unorthodox views are dangerously close to apostasy.
Tell me about your mechadendrites.
They are my younger brothers and guides on the way to the Omnissiah. Their machine spirits are directly bound to my neocortex and pick up impulses from my subconscious. Sometimes they act ahead of my thoughts. This is how the Omnissiah leads me to comprehension.
Okay, we can stop.
Acknowledged.
Tell me more about the Adeptus Mechanicus.
I am honored to belong to the priesthood of Mars, guided by its tenets. We safeguard technology against the impure and the unenlightened.
Why did you mention Mars? Well, that's where their base
That is
is.
where the cult of the Omnissiah originated, and where we were granted the first revelations. Many millennia ago, we made an alliance with the Emperor of Terra and have served the Imperium ever since, paying a tribute to machinery, weapons, and void ships. Everything that bears the blessed seal of machinery comes from our hands, and it is we who make sure the operating rituals are performed as they were meant to. We are everywhere. We are the Mars-forged steel bars that give the Imperium strength.
What do you mean you guard it? It's not buried treasure, it's not a secret.
It is both a treasure and a secret. Technology is how the divinity of the Omnissiah manifests itself in this world. This is why the uninitiated may only be allowed to touch the most vulgar and mundane of its instances. We, on the other hand, are authorized to use the sacred catechism of maintenance and operation. Although there is another reason to deny lay people the sacrament of knowledge, it can be dangerous. Twisted by renegades, the Omnicai's wisdom is called heretic, and the exposure to it may corrupt the uninitiated. Another danger is knowledge, strangely interpreted and inscrutably twisted by the minds of Xenos. This bane is called xenotech.
Sacred objects should be touched only by worthy hands, of course.
This statement is true. What many consider chains on our way to comprehension is our armor, which we have inherited from our wisdom-blessed predecessors.
Do you hold a high position in your fraternity?
This electu indicates that I am a Magos, who has mastered the sacraments of many spheres of knowledge, and has the right to conduct services in a forged cathedral.
What is the omnisia in your understanding?
He is the divine mechanism, the maker of technology. The universe was made to resemble a mechanical marvel because the Omnissiah rules over it. Knowledge is the highest form that he uses to manifest in the world. For now. Someday, he will come to this world in the absolute fullness of his splendor. The Adeptus Mechanicus worshipped the Emperor. He is the earthly manifestation of the Omnissiah, who brought humanity into the light of divine grace.
Okay, so the Emperor is Jesus and the Omnisia is God or something. What's behind the Adeptus Mechanicus' enthusiasm for replacing flesh with augmentations?
Organic tissue is an imperfect replica of the machine, transient and vulnerable. Metal is more stable, more effective, and more durable. Flesh speak is flawed next to binaric language. Meat begets weakness, it softens the mind and undermines discipline. But you can replace metal when it wears down. In addition, a machine is a supreme form of knowledge, and by assuming mechanical form, we become closer to the Omnissiah. However, like all things sacred, our augmentations must not be defiled by the eyes of the ignorant, which is why we reveal only the crudest of tools, while holier mechanisms remain concealed beneath our crimson robes.
I'm curious to see your augmentations.
The right to witness the miracle of flesh being fused with holy metal is granted only to those who have ascended to the rank of initiate. However, your lofty status of rogue trader allows me to make a partial exception and reveal my sacred stigmata.
Ooh, reveal. Pascal reverently parts the robe, scarlet folds on his chest, you see emaciated white meat gnawed through by metallic shunts and flexible wires. Blood runs through transparent pipes enriched with nutrients required by the pallid flesh. Check your test succeeded. The side of a body transformed into an appendage to an incredibly complex mechanism built using unfathomably ancient blueprints is mesmerizing. Every component of this machine serves the dual purpose of preserving life in Pascal's fragile flesh and preventing all threats to his well-being. Got some experience. The Omnissiah has been generous to you. His creation is keeping you safe from death.
The Omnissiah has been generous to you too. He has granted you understanding.
You have a strange way of speaking. Is that because of the augmentation, or does your faith dictate how you should express yourself?
Partially true. I had a voice modulator implanted alongside the respiratory purification module, but there is an additional reason. Gothic is not my first language. I am used to thinking and making statements in lingua technis. The binaric language is more informative, more ergonomic, and less prone to misinterpretation.
So lingua technis is just the binary, so I guess it's basically binary language. Okay, no more questions. Okay, finally we can go.
Labors be effective and fruitful.
Alright, so now we can, guess, go to the planet. Let's do a save first. Talking. So bunker, that's where the I guess I'm gonna keep the same party for now as last time. I don't wanna have to tinker around with it or anything. Let's see, like next time when we go on like a proper mission, because I presume this is, well, there's probably gonna be some sort of plot twist, because there's the arbitrator, the cop dude. Maybe he's gonna join us, or maybe later. Arbitrator Bruce Lato, yeah, okay, he's here. Can we see the computer thingy now? Okay, yeah, nothing new there. Solomon, okay, that's that guy. Let's talk to Solomon first. I hope you and your retinue can take care of yourselves. All the arbitrators are busy quelling the riot, blah 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 something. Greetings, your lordship, says the governor in a dismal voice, glancing reflexively at Solomon. Governor Medina offers Heinrich a somewhat strange smile. Master von Kalox, it pleases me to see you in good health. I hope that you accomplished what you intended at the electrodynamic Zenobium. Interrogator nods without saying a word. After an uncomfortable long pause, Medina clears his throat and quickly turns to you. I can't express how grateful I am for your help. Now that the insidious heretics' designs have been thwarted, nothing stands in the way of my plans or yours. With Aurora dead, the spirit revolt is waning. Entire squads of rebels are surrendering. We are witnessing the final days of the uprising. I have already signed the order to allocate 2,000 first-class voidfarers to you. So I guess it's just people who were, basically seamen. Their transfer to your ship should begin any minute now. We got profit factor 5 and some experience. I would like to salute the savior of Rykad Minoris and have already given the order for a celebration to be held in your honor. We will mark your victory with an ancient custom, the triumph. Ooh, very Roman. You will drive through the city streets accompanied by a guard of honor, as befits a hero who has vanquished the Imperium's enemies, while your trophies will be displayed to the jubilant crowds. Let me know once you have concluded your business in the system and are ready for the triumph to begin. In regards to your own participation in the triumph, Governor, you will accompany us to the starport to provide timely answers to any questions that may occur to me as I inspect the terminal here. That being said, you should appear before your subjects at least once at the end of the ceremony. Doing so will help maintain order. There is no reason to let the people know that the world may soon be in change of our leadership. Idira shrieks and blindly reaches for the air in front of her. She rubs her eyes nervously. Oh, for Greg's sake! What the Lord Captain? I can't see a thing. Only darkness, pitch darkness. The governor chuckles nervously and fidgets with his collar. Are you being facetious, ma'am? Martyr's blood. Tell me this is just a hysterical outburst on your companion's part. Another prophecy? I have no idea. Darkness just enveloped me. Bam! Like some kind of veil. But I've not gone blind. No, it is the darkness that I see. It is the only thing I see. No idea what that means, but the whole thing reeks, Lord Captain. I don't like the look of this. Like, oh. Idora stares at her hands as if she had never seen them before. It's gone. Many there breathes a sigh of relief. You have no doubt been through a lot lately, ma'am. Small wonder your vision had a dim spell with all this shooting everywhere, let alone all these maimed and maddened insurgents. It will be all right. The festivities will distract you and you'll feel right as rain again. Glad to hear it. That is quite enough mad ramblings and eye problems for one day. So, okay, I have other business in the system. Then I don't delay you further, your lordship. So yeah, I guess that means we were gonna end the chapter.
Let the faith guide my
If we
path
do
to
the
glory.
triumph. So we still have, like, another planet and the ship to examine. There's a couple of, yeah, this is the prison planet, and this, yeah. Let us save, and then space man. Always wanted you to go. Let's go check out the void ship. I wonder if this is gonna be a battle. The Vox crackles to life and Master Helmsman Raver addresses you. What we have here, Lord Captain, it is not very noticeable, but there's a void ship sitting in the local asteroid field. It sure is quiet, like it's huddled up in there on purpose. It's not like I am surprised. The thing is more scrap heap than ship at this point. Somebody sure went to town on it. We are registering critical damage to the hull and depressurization of several compartments. Oh, there's an incoming transmission now too. Do you hear us? The Vox transmission hisses and abruptly cuts to static. Do not require assistance. Pete, do not require assistance. Sounds sus. Copy. The Vox relays different voice. Keep following. Tell passers-by. Unte protects. Emperor protects, I guess. Lord Captain, I am told our augurs cannot determine the allegiance of the vessel. To be brief, there is an unidentified and badly damaged vessel within an asteroid field near the Ricadiphilia colony that is refusing help, which, not to put too fine a point on it, has not yet been offered to them. Raver, can we establish communication? Let the vessel identify itself. Yes, Lord Captain. The connection is established. Unknown vessel, we are receiving you. Identify yourself. I repeat, identify yourselves. For a brief moment, the Vox only hisses and snaps, then several voices at once start shouting over one another. Do not tell him, we are done for. This is Thunderfang, we are... One of the voices falters uncertainly and is replaced by another. Merchant vessel, do you copy? We are private chant vessel. A merchant vessel, of course they are. Damn my stupid head. Where did I hear their name before? Thunderfang. Raver, damage report on the unknown vessel. Telemetry shows multiple hull breaches, most likely caused by the guns of a combat ship. Several compartments are leaking air. The breach has been almost completely obliterated. Two of the engines are critically damaged. Somebody gave them a thrashing so solid they barely managed to limp away. Thunderfang, why can we not identify you? You can make out hoarse and furious whispering even over the crackling of the static. Why? I don't know. What if? Certainly not. The whispering dies and a clear, youthful voice cuts through the static. Our vessel is badly damaged. Damage is preventing correct identification. We assure you. Successful merchant vessel. The Thunderfang does not require aid. Thunderfang, your vessel is badly damaged. What happened to you? Fox responds by bursting into a cacophony of sounds, words, and emotions. Somebody chuckles bitterly, another swears with some foul expletives, and yet another hisses furiously demanding that the others shut up. You managed to make out little from all this noise. We're just flying, minding our own business, straight out of the blue and open fire. Miracle, we could get away. Emperor protected, and then more fire. Who? Void only knows. Roasted our tail, bombed everything. Our folks are left without our help. We never got to them. Thunderfang, now stop playing games and explain again what your business is here, and this time I highly recommend the truth. Happy now? What have you done, idiot? It is too late now. The Vox channel is again filled with the angry whispering of several voices. The whispering and static are drowned out by a clear and slightly frightened voice. Do you copy? Yeah, from the fellow of the void. We did not come here to loot, on a different business, to help our own out of jail. Do not hurt, please. We already had our chronos cleaned. How about striking a deal? Our hold is full of goods. In case you are unaware, Lord Captain, the Fellowship of the Void is a disorderly assembly of several dozen pirate factions in the Coronis Expanse. They consider themselves above regular heretics solely because they sometimes have vox conversations with those whom they are about to board. Were it up to me, I would make them eat a salvo from the macro cannons to shake the scum loose from the decks. They certainly deserve it. The honeyed voice of High Factotum interrupts the translation with a polite cough. I would wait on destroying the vessel if I were you. Although the moral aspects of their livelihood do cause some awkward questions, the Fellowship of the Void remains a major supplier of goods to the local market. Perhaps you will find dealing with them acceptable, especially in a situation where performing a warp jump is impossible. Thunderfan, prepare for a commercial exchange. Ooh, okay, so it's a store. Heavy leather armor, flamer. Okay, sounds like fun, but don't wanna. How much? Okay, I have $19. Camouflage robe. Whereas ranged attacks decrease their target's dodge by -5%. Looks okay, but I don't know if it's worth it. Can we? So what's this? Why is this stuff like different color? Like it's not too expensive. War World origin. Stalker gloves. If the wearer's range attack hits an enemy, the wearer gains +5 bonus to critical hit chance for the next range attack against the same enemy. None of this stuff looks like super interesting so far. Medal of Alacrity. When the wearer targets an ally with the Bring It Down ability for the first time in combat, then ally gains +1 additional action points. Can we sell stuff? What happened to that? So maybe this is the... Okay, we cannot buy this stuff because our reputation isn't good enough, probably. So could we sell them some of this stuff? So if we give them some of this crap, they will give us reputation, is that it? Heretic trophies. Oh, they really like heretic trophies. Okay, okay. See, well, if they don't like melee weapons or range, should I save? Maybe I should take these. Cargo. What happened? Like, can we sell them stuff? Like, what happened to the armor that was here? Did I just combine it with something? New car. Ah, okay. It just throws it in the cargo. Okay, I guess that's fine then. Well maintained last gun. Shotgun. Yeah, we can throw that in the cargo. Okay. Curiously, the game didn't tell any like what's that tutorial on this stuff. So heretic trophies, armor kit. Or should we like so we have like several of the should we just like you know, give them enough stuff to increase our relationship to like get the first level done? This might be good for like, you know, future reference or something. Then 200 more. I don't really understand like what this different. Okay, let's do this. See, now we are level 1. Okay, and now we could buy this stuff as well. Okay, so that's how it works. I guess. It's not like I really want this stuff, but you know, in the future it might be useful. Yeah, I guess that's enough. We gave them some stuff. Then let's go to the prison planet. I think this is the prison planet. With Alex Jones. Begin scan. Dead world. So there's Rika affiliate prison planetoid. Okay, planetoid. Okay, let's switch this to around for now. So what sort of stuff is going on here? So first of all, can we like switch their positions here? Guess not, but let's level her up first. This one. Okay, so we have like 2 level ups, I think. Controlled shot. Soldier gives a sign they are about to open fire. Soldier and their allies will automatically dodge the soldiers next. Fine. Okay, let's take that. She sort of likes to use auto, like is it auto fire burst damage? Demolition, so she can take athletics. Maybe Medicaid for her, so she cannot get those. Is it really only like +3? If I take, I don't know, maybe perception then. Doesn't have the same art. No, Argonaut has the same archetype. Well, of course she will level up at some point to that, you know, pretty soon actually, but still. When an Imperial World character is affected by an ally's non-damaging ability or affects an ally with such an ability, their resolve is increased by 1. Flensing Fate. Minister and Priest gains +3% armor penetration with chain and power weapons. No, she's not using that sort of stuff right now, at least. More damage with bolt weapons. Does she have... Okay, damn it. Okay, let's go check out, like, what's her weapon? This is a bolter. I guess then... wrong button. So controlled shot, Medicaid, perception. What's this one? Yeah, bolt weapons. Pace, smelter weapon, and flamer damage increased as well. Okay. Yes. I guess maybe these two should change positions. And since we did all that stuff, let's save again. Painful level up. Well, it wasn't that painful. Yeah, we got some stuff. Pilot Raquel.
The Emperor gave me a vision.
Come in, escort. This is Captain Vekari. Escort, please come in. The pale young woman looks at you with a mixture of hope and disbelief swirling in her eyes. You notice her hands trembling as she clutches her weapon. Who are you? Why did you come from the planet? Did you come from the land? Are you reinforcements? Saint's Teeth? I thought you'd never come. I am rogue trader Adolf Argonaut von Valancius. Now introduce yourself. At once, the woman stands at attention. Captain Raquel Vekari, servant of House Winterscale and pilot of the shuttle. It is an honor to be greeting His Lordship von Valancius. Tell me about this planetoid. The only settlement on Roicadiphilia is a penal colony. The prisoners work in the mines and domed quarries. They mine sulfur, serum dust, and sand, which is then melted down, a rather nondescript place, or so it was prior to current events. What happened here? There's been a prison riot on the planetoid. Sadly, it is being led by a prison warden himself, the Honorable Anathagon Castelia. He has allied himself with the rabble that he himself was supposed to watch, and declared Roicadiphilia to be independent of the authority of the system's lawful governor. I came here as a shuttle pilot alongside the Honorable Yvain Winterscale, son of Caligus Winterscale, rogue trader, vanquisher of Xenos, forever triumphant over the enemies of humanity. So Yvain Winterscale, we heard about him. She details enunciating every word of her overlord's title. Young Lord Winterscale wished to speak to the warden personally so he could put an end to this lawless treason. He and his escort went ahead and she grows paler. Haven't been able to contact them or Vox for a very long time now. You were late to arrive on Ricadiphilia. Yeah. The warden himself is spearheading the riot. Yes, she bites her lip. No one expected this. Master Castelia is a nobleman from a respected governor house and a vassal to House Winterscale. All of a sudden he proclaimed that Ricadiphilia was now his personal domain. And that the prisoners were his subjects and that he would never bow to anyone again is pure heresy. Yeah. Why would young Winterscale have felt the need to parley with the dissidents? It's a personal matter. Master Castelia, the seditious warden, is Lord Yvain's childhood friend. When the Lord heard the riot, the news saddened him greatly, so he rushed here without delay, in hopes of bringing his old friend to his senses, no doubt. The first Winterscale in my memory who prefers to talk first rather than shoot and slash. She smiles faintly. Young Lord Winterscale is not his father's shadow. If he is determined to save his friend, he won't back down. I pray to the throne that he is alive and well. He's been gone for such a long time, and I really don't like this place. Kaiser frowns in confusion. Theobald executed his wife and only son on mere suspicion of treason against House Orselio. Why did the noble Yvain rush to save someone who had betrayed the house? Do bonds of friendship give one the right to make inexcusable mistakes? Is this prison riot connected to the planetary rebellion? It seems more likely that the Warden Castelia learned about the rebellion on Rygad Minoris, decided to use the situation to his advantage. I can say for certain, perhaps no one can, Governor Medine has always preferred to shoot rebels rather than inquire about their motives and connections. Is there anything else I should be apprised of before I set out? Some of the rebels have holed up in the barracks. I don't know how many, but given this is the only way through where the negotiations are taking place, I would expect heavy resistance. Please take caution, your lordship. Lord Winterscale's guards mined the entrance so that the rebels couldn't get to the shuttle. Okay, no more questions. You may excuse yourself. The woman freezes for a moment before asking hesitantly, Your lordship, if I may have a minute of your time, I wouldn't ever have dared to trouble you with a personal matter, but the situation... In any case, have you been to the capital, Rygad Minoris, yet? I wanted to ask if you saw a man there, a communications officer by the name of Jasper. What is your relationship to this man? We are engaged, your lordship, she declares somewhat bashfully. Ah, okay, so that... I remembered it was a woman, but I guess it was a guy, and I guess, okay. You need not worry, Jasper is alive. She lets out a long sigh. You can see the relief gleaming of her eyes. You can't imagine how much I needed that. Thank you. Or needed to hear that. She bows. You can tell by the desperation in her eyes that she is exhausted, frightened, and wishes to be off this planetoid as soon as possible. Alright. Can't go here. Let's disarm the trap. Yeah, I guess it's good we brought Argenta if there's gonna be lots of traps.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
This guard post has been vacant for a long time. There's a layer of dust on every surface. Let's see. Oh, it's paused. Build a bridge. I guess we have to do it on the other side, to the barracks. Are there baddies here? Not that we can see, but they will probably ambush us or something.
Searching is my observance.
Okay.
Lady Cassia, is something troubling you?
The remains of my meal won't you vanish for even a high
Once
world,
again,
let alone
you
a
have read
prison
my mood like
colony.
an open book, Master Van Calox. My eyes, oh, they
A
still
long
ache
string of
from the
names
kaleidoscope
extends
of colors I
beneath the
see around
headings.
me.
Wow, the top quarry workers of the cycle.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Okay, we have to do some sneaking around, so let's save. Because it's gonna be easy to walk into
When the
a...
faithful are idle,
Wait,
heresy
is this a...
grows.
Is this also... No, it's just some metal
Nothing
bar.
escapes my sight. The light of terror shines for us. The Emperor favors me today. Never doubt me.
Sometimes I do. What's this? Prison Diary of Artishan, Part 1. Grog shit, why me? What? I missed my tithe payment 12 years ago. 12 years. The inspector's writ got lost somewhere in the bowels of the planetary administratum and was lying there this whole time, but they made sure to remember to tack the fines on every month. By the time they found the blasted paper and finally informed me, the total sum was so obscene it would take 3 generations of my descendants, if I had any, to pay it off. My fate was sealed, trial, sentence, prison, all because of some daft rotter who shoved my paper in the wrong box. Sounds depressingly realistic. To be fair, I think I got off pretty easy. My bed in the barracks is about as hard as that slab of rockcrete I've got at home. Working in the quarry isn't much tougher than my old job, and the rules, Wojciech me, that old sod that governs ragged minorities, is a bloody sadist by comparison. It's a strange old place. I haven't been beaten once yet. The guards bark orders all the time, but they never hit us. They also got this kind of inner circle of special chosen prisoners. With small hats. The ultimatum, they call it. If you can get in, Emperor as my witness, you get an actual day off. They let you out of your cell and into the yard by the biggest barracks. And I tell you what, they let you rest there and feed you better than whatever swill they're giving us in the canteen. They told me it's to improve our motivation and all that, to foster a stronger desire to perform and become a worthy servant of the Imperium once more. But I know what it is. It's just a club for the warden's favorites. Same story as everywhere else. Suck up to the people in power, get the swanky perks. They say the whole thing was the warden's idea. Funny man, our warden. He looks more noble than nobility itself. Tall, groomed, teeth even, eyes burning, boots so polished you can see yourself when you move to lick 'em. But the nutter doesn't much want people licking his boots. He walks around looking like he's deep in thought, all right, with only a couple of guards at his side, and he sometimes, if you can believe it, talks to prisoners. What's your name, he asks, all of them quiet. Why were you condemned? Do you feel remorse? He never even yells at no one, never orders us to have them flogged. Instead, he doles rewards out to the special ones. Keeps us telling us things like how we should thrive to make society believe in us again. Whatever you say, Master Warden. Starting tomorrow, I'll be trying to join these optimates of yours. I'm stuck here till the day I die, and that means no return to society for me, but with the Emperor's help I might just join the ranks of the local elite. Okay. I'll go check on my son, just to be sure. I'm gonna be back soon. Yep, he's sleeping quite well. So my son, that is, what was this thing?
With each step, I forge
Oh.
my destiny
You
among
consult the appropriate
stars.
treaties on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest
Okay,
cannon
so
and
this
save the
is it.
day.
Or is it just like remains of the trap? Scraps of typical prison food, repulsive to the senses. Venerable optimists, the best among us. The list is faded and the names are barely legible. Okay, nothing else here. Oh, find Warden Castelia. So,
The impure cannot escape
oh,
their fate.
Your emperor won't
ambushed. The battle begins. So I wonder if this ambush is like compulsory, or is there something we could have done not to be ambushed?
Chaos guides me.
I bring ruin.
Can we shoot through the bars?
Death to the weak.
But they don't seem to have many guns. Cassia. See, let's just go hit the guy with the staff.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Try to die with
Nice.
grace at least.
It feels like it's some sort of fetish or something.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Back in the fight. Sure, okay, fine. Let's give it to him then.
Time to slaughter someone.
Nimble prisoner, oh my god. Gonna attack. Oh, damn it. Okay, that guy is really nimble.
Crush the feeble.
Out of my way.
Ow.
To non-believers.
Nothing.
Chaos guides me.
Like the way they're treating, like, oh, she's, oh yeah, she's just prone. Yeah, it's nothing else. This guy. Guess. Before we, no, fuck you. Let's cast this thing.
But of course, Lord Captain. I won't object to it.
Yeah, okay. Then let's go here, attack this
I
guy.
need a foothold. I'm done with this one.
Oh damn it. Cannot use the charge
Let's see to it.
anymore. Should have saved one more
Chaos guides me.
point. Action point. Argenta. Oops, sorry. Maybe I shouldn't blow like that. I was too pensive. What is this? Controlled shot. Ah, yeah, it's the open fire thingy. Yes, first
Faith
cast
without deeds
this.
is worthless.
Okay, yeah, this is like he has
I'll
many
do
more
it.
hit points than your average dude. Ah, damn, he's very nimble.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
How about this guy then? Yeah, okay,
Doubt
let's
is for
kill
the
this.
weak.
Oh, come on, why is she so bad suddenly? Maybe I shouldn't have brought her to the party. So yeah, just go here.
Actions will speak louder than words.
Oh yeah, everybody gets an extra turn because there's the new ability. But that basically just enables them to move. I guess you can go here. Abelard.
Follow my lead.
Heinrichs.
Get me a target.
Okay, now it's his turn. Oh, come on. Stop doing that.
Rejoice in service. I am the chosen weapon that will crush the heathens.
Oh, wait. He can still shoot. I thought he couldn't. Okay.
I will not be deterred.
No. This nimble prisoner is impossible to hit. We have lost this combat already. Because he's just too tough. Except that Abelard here is actually competent. Okay, not that competent, but still.
At your beck and call.
Unlike the others, he...
No matter the cost. I will do my duty. It will be done. Indeed. I took care of this one.
Okay, Nimble Man is dead. And we can still move here. Very nice. Yes, let's go here. Hit this guy.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. One fewer target.
Okay, we can't shoot anymore. Skull. Oh yeah, he has the talent that gives him like a speed boost, basically. What's this? Intimidation. Oh yeah, he has this sort of stuff too. Okay, let's go.
Advancing.
Here. Kill this guy.
Running binary code. My vow is to serve.
Okay, he's scary.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Emperor, deliver us!
They really... Ow! Damn, these guys like to kick and stuff. I guess I should... Okay, she got up. We should start getting some talents that prevent enemies from kicking us down. Let's see, can we like... Okay, it would also damage him. So we can actually charge through our body here, but then it would damage him. Just shoot the guy. Or maybe not, if you suck.
Naturally.
Death to the weak.
Ow.
Yes. Negligible momentum.
Argenta. Alright, let's use this. So yeah, I'm telling them
Guided by faith.
to get out of the way and start. Now we start blasting. Let's see if it actually works.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Okay, well, we killed one guy. Dash. I guess I can dash a little bit. Where can we dash? Here.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Hit off Argonaut. Let's go shoot this guy. Yeah, first
Let
concentrated
my
fire.
enemies tremble at the sound of my steps.
Come on, man.
Power
Yeah, let's
resides
use
in the
this.
will of the righteous,
Will of the righteous.
and so it shall be done.
Oh, come on. We
You have been judged and found wanting. The Emperor commands.
oh, let's go hit this guy.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. It will be done. Victory is imminent.
Out of my way. Better crippled in
Ooh.
body than corrupt
Okay.
in mind.
Well, Cassie at least dodged the attack, which is good. Sure, let's go scare him to
Battlefields
death.
are always drowned in scarlet. Another fur painted black.
Okay. Despite it not looking that good, we didn't gain any like permanent injuries or anything in the fight. First combat survived. Yes, first combat on this planetoid.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Yeah, they're quite tough even though they only have like knives as weapons. Cages have been placed in view of the beds. Inside are traces of blood and excrement. Andishan. The Emperor hasn't forsaken me. Guess who just came down the shuttle gangway among the fresh batch of prisoners? Cleansing throne-damned Vilya, former administratum clerk. No, the clerk, the very scum who lost the writs about the missing payment. He's the reason I'm in this hole. Yeah, okay, I guess we can see where that's going. I don't wanna start reading a novel now. The beds are bolted to the floor, and some have thin, torn bed sheets and even tattered pillows.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Grenade and stub revolver. Fine. Oh, there's still, there's something here. Poster. And goods as well. Serrated mono knife. Let's see, is there like a... I doubt it's gonna be better than this guy's weapon or his weapon. Okay, that it's probably better than that, but of course, last pistols really suck. Is there like a better one-handed gun for her? Let's give it to her. I guess. Yes, goods here. Gas cloud grenades and random crap. So let's check the poster.
did it.
The grease-stained edges of the postal detach even so slightly. It appears that it was frequently removed and rehung. Okay.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
So what does that mean? They moved it around. Metal sheets, forced to sleep on them. Beds are bolted to the floor. See, yeah, I think I read that. Whatever.
I spoke to Mistress Tolleman recently. Don't you think you're taking advantage of the Lord Captain's hospitality, Van Callox?
I assume you're referring to the small request I submitted to Vigdis. If so, then no. I'm not taking advantage. The matter is closed.
Is it gonna be a trap if we open that? Let's check this place. Floor warp.
I have proven
Symbol
myself
before you be
yet
as
again.
familiar scent that of the forces of chaos. Chopped up slabs of flesh has been thoroughly washed of any blood. Diary 3 of that guy. I'm scared. I should have known that charity from the warden. This was going to bring nothing but trouble. Yeah, whatever.
Know your duty.
What's this? Prison guard key. Okay. Severed body parts. Judging by the number of horrid morsels, dozens of victims were slain here. Okay, let's open this. Unlocked. Oh, more baddies. My brethren, dawn is nigh. The Optimates will guide us to new existence. Yes, dear brother, you have a taste of my steel. Oh, how I've longed for this, my dear brethren. Okay, can we kill them? Ah. Okay, thank the throne, normal looking faces. We thought we were gonna die here with these nutters. The old man with a gap-toothed smile drops his weapon and holds out his hands in a placating gesture. Please don't shoot us, your nobleness. Let us speak a word. Well, this is a welcome change. Talking before shooting. Still, Lord Captain, the look of this ragtag bunch hardly inspires trust. Give me a reason not to execute you on the spot. Here's the deal. We're honest, quiet inmates. We didn't want to riot, but well, sitting it out wasn't really an option either. The warden's lapdogs made short work of those who refused to join in the festivities, so we had to, play along. But that's all it was. Play. We never meant no offense to Governor Medinen or the lawful authority of House Winterscale. Give us a chance, eh? We just want to wait until everything blows over. We can go back to our cells and quietly do the rest of our time. Pascal inquires demurely. Does the fact that this serf is just presently confined and therefore has previously betrayed trust of the Imperium servants need to be vocalized, or is it evident to the late persons uninitiated to sacred mysteries of logic? A repentant, honest heretic, how novel. Judging by Abelard's tone, the seneschal is utterly unimpressed by the old man's ingratiating monologue. The low-born speech is mottled with colors that conceal his true darker hues. This old man has a long history of lies, and he is using his files on us as well, but I see no foul corruption or ill intent in his words. Tell me more about this warden and the riot. I saw your tongue talking about this heretic, but if you insist, here's how it is. The warden of here prison, the Honorable Master Castelia, was a crackpot from the start. The previous warden ran things the proper way. Prayer, 1 meal a day, work, a punch in chompers from the guards, work again. But the new one, do you know what his first decree was? He introduced lunches and dinners. By the 9 devils, that's 3 meals a day. The man was obviously stark raving mad. Yeah, that sounds horrible. Things went only downhill from there. The guards quit it with the teeth punching. The warden forbade them. Instead, the overseer started counting which prisoners were digging up more things in the quarry or swinging their pickaxes harder or whatnot. And then, would you believe it, they put together a list of the best workers. And if someone on that list also showed good behavior, that's when they get promoted to an optimate. That's the upper crust of among us jailbirds. Oh, that's how it was at first. Then the warden decided it's the optimates, not the guards, who should be in charge of the punishments, and that it wasn't the overseer's job to watch the prisoners work. It was really the optimates. Well, let me tell you, that's when these goody two-shoes really started to shine. The guards aren't even in the same league as our dear fellows, the optimates. In the old days, we had maybe 5 or 10 stiffs kicking it a week, and now, well, we are here lucky if it was only 50. So more deaths. And that wasn't even the end of it. Warden Castelia moved out of his chambers to live right in the quarry, under the dome. And I think something in his new home really scrambled his brain. He began spouting the wildest things about the optimates are saints. No one will behold the truth. And who will behold the truth? And he started taking them to the quarry. Not all of them returned. The ones who did, you wouldn't recognize them. More beast than man. They were butchering people left and right, even guards and overseers. The warden himself had armed them. And that's the whole sob story. But I knew it from the moment he let us have dinners. Oh, this won't end well. If I spare you, what do I gain from it? Now how can a lowly jailbird hope to thank your noble self? I have an inkling. You see us here. We are, how should I put this, different from the rest of the prisoners in this place. They are all petty thieves, some ragged minorities, debtors, gutter snipes. They're no one serious, but now, yeah, your nobleness are cut from different cloth altogether. We are fortune seekers from the void. Why don't we tell you where the Footfall Station, Footfall, your only shipyard and the best market in all of Corona's expanse. Yes, so where on Footfall you can find some serious business-minded people. How can you get yourself a very special discount from them on a very special goods? What kind of very serious people? The most serious kind, you nobleness. Have you heard about the Fellowship of the Void? Yes, we just met them. It's the largest pirate alliance in the expanse. There's no leader, of course, but there are some terribly serious captains who decided that cutting each other's throats was what do you call it, counterproductive. By cutting throats together, now that's anti-counterproductive. And well, their joint efforts leave them with an excess of spoils, so they need to dispose of it somehow. And your nobleness just happen to know some people who handle such kind of dealings on behalf of those very serious people. Heinrich tilts his head slightly to one side, listening intently. You are pirates. I came across void ship belonging to your associates. They were planning to break you out. The man grunts, huffs, then makes up his mind. Well, now that's out of the bag. Our fellows were supposed to come get us long time ago, but they got tied up somewhere. Void Kraken's gullet with them. And all this time we had to wait. This happened. Pardon me for trying to pull the sins wheel over you. It's just that we want nothing to do with this whole warden nonsense. No, what now? Will you let us go? Okay, I will spare you. Oh. That's so great to hear, your nobleness. Just straight now, there's a true aristocrat. Now that Warden Grimm, now then, your nobleness. Where was I? If you're ever on Footfall Station, there's this district there. Shadow Quarters. It's called that because it's located behind the statue of our holiest emperor. I've known folks who called it something else, also on account of being behind the statue. Don't repeat their mistakes, I tell you. Reverend Hieronymus wasted no time finding and burning them all. I guess it's hindquarters, asshole quarters. Forgive me, an old man, for getting distracted. So, Footfall, the Shadow Quarters, there's a bar there, built into the remains of an old ship. And in that bar, in the back room, a certain Raisa does her business. Tell her Grandpa Backwell says hello. You'll be her favorite client in a blink of an eye. There we are, well, your nobleness. We'll be going now, if you don't mind. Heinrichs let out a sigh of disappointment. Old Risa, the most well-known fence on footfall. I was hoping to hear the name. Oh, okay. I was really so heretical is just you may go, but okay, I don't want to do heretical stuff. And dogmatic is just yeah, attack them. I don't want to do that, even though it's like I do want to be dogmatic, but like I would feel bad because I already promised to let them go. So iconoclast once again. I shall not leave you here to die at the hands of the warden's henchmen. Go tell my pilot that it is the Lord Captain's order that you be sent to my ship. You will join my ship's crew. You have my personal pardon as rogue trader. Maybe I will live to regret this, but it's like, I don't know, hereticals feels bad, and I don't want to kill them. Thanks, we are most grateful, your nobleness. The old man glances at you somewhat skeptically, but then smiles and leaves. As you know, monarch, I mean like feudalism can work. You know, you don't have like lots of bureaucracy and stuff. Clumps of dust, no trace of weapons or gear. This storage hasn't been used in a long time. Auto pistol, no, I don't want to bring them. I don't want to put them in my pocket.
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
Demolitions. Fine, let's waste one melt charge.
Prevails. Cast your eye there.
Oh, there's something. Okay, let's first check this out. Foe hammer. Saturated cape. When the wearer uses endure, they immediately remove one of the effects on them. Okay, some harmful stuff. He has a cape. Well, I guess this guy, he can wear a cape then. He has endure, and what's this? Foe hammer. Yeah, that's probably better than this piece of garbage he's using. Okay, it's a shotgun. It's this diviner stuff. What's her name? Idira, she's a diviner, right? But she's not in a party currently. To the main level. Is this where we can make the bridge? The barracks.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Okay, now there's a bridge there. Who are these guys? Corpse in a uniform decorated within the scale coat of arms. Dead guard did not even have time to draw a weapon, and the attack must have come as a surprise. Is this the other door? Yes. Okay, so what's the...
Let us walk this path to the
Are we
end.
gonna be ambushed now if we go through this door? Nope. Okay, I guess we can go down, use the elevator. I don't see any other way. Oh, it's one of those things, right? Let's use sniper gloves. It doesn't... Of course, persuasion might come in handy when we finally find the Castelia guy. but not necessary yet, I suppose. Incursions on the outside of the star can indicate some regularly occurring blah blah blah. Natural phenomenon, possibly poison gas emissions. Oh, that looks like a chaos sign. I don't like the look of this place. Okay, that's where he is. Warden Castelia. I told you, Evie, they are hiding so much from us. Arrogant mentors, holy brothers and sisters. What have they ever given us? Nothing but a pile of fibs and useless admonitions. The voice of the man standing with his back to you sounds almost soft, heedless of everything. But that is what is in front of him. He leans over a prisoner dressed in expensive clothing. But Aurora, she's different. She spoke with me like no one had ever before. She revealed the truth to me, and now I can reveal it to you. If you just stop struggling for 1 minute. What? The man finally realizes he's not alone and turns to you. He's clutching a long, thin metallic rod with blood dripping off it. We have guests from the Von Valencia ship, I would wager. Evie, my dear, you will have to wait. Do not faint, I beg of you. It's important that you feel everything, including your other eye. Such dreadful shades, Cassia recalls, covers her mouth. The colors of this place, they are putrescent to the core. And these people, their colors are oozing with madness and despair, pain and doom. Interrogator surveys the quarry and the warden. This place was corrupted to its core long ago. Keep your weapons close, Lord Captain. Step away from the hostage at once. The warden sneers and glances at the maimed young man. Hostage? How rude. Young Winterscale is my guest and dearest friend. He came himself to visit his old acquaintance and have a heartfelt talk. And I am merely showing him some appropriate hospitality to commemorate our reunion. As if echoing his words, Yvain lets out a weak moan. How dare you, contemptible peasant! For every drop of noble blood you spill, you will pay 100-fold more. Cassia turns to you for support with an expression that is in equal parts indignant and frightened. Heinrich grits his teeth. The boy is still alive, but if we want him to stay that way, we should hurry. Abelard shakes his head somberly. That poor fool, I knew nothing good would come of his naive attempt at negotiating with heretics. However, Yvain appears to still be alive. If we make haste, we might yet save him. Having a sign of how to win the scale in your death would certainly prove beneficial. How do you know who I am? Lies have many faces, but there is only one truth, and it has been laid bare before me. I knew the enemy of truth would come here sooner or later. So who is on the table we know? My sincerest apologies for my manners. Please allow me to introduce Yvain Winterscale, the younger son of Caligas Winterscale, in the flesh. You know, he was so close to witnessing the truth right before you interrupted our little chat. So what madness have you wrought in this prison? Do you truly want to know? He becomes more animated and runs a hand through his matted hair. You know it has been some time since he last trimmed his nails. This was my garden where I tried to grow the seedlings of a beautiful future. That was before I realized that there is no future, not in the sense ordinary people understand. We are too attached to this life, to the limitations of our weak bodies, to the short-sightedness of our eyes that can scarcely see. It's also insignificant. The true future lies beyond real space, and the only way to reach it is through a cleansing sacrifice. Do you understand? Why did you mutilate these people? These are my optimate saints who will guide the flock of our fated hour. Listen, he pauses and smiles. Can you hear? You can't? They are crying out, calling. It's just that their cries are not meant for your ears. They cast their voices out there beyond the edge of the glass, into the transparent quiet. There they are heard. There their call is answered. Rogue traitor. Every moment spent talking to this heretic could be a moment spent destroying him and committing this place to purifying flames. Isn't it time we got started? Aurora fell by my hand. You have nothing to hope for. Surrender. He laughs hoarsely. You barely know what you're talking about, don't you? You may have killed Aurora's mortal shell, but the prophetess is far more than her body. One day you will meet her other fearsome form, and you will know the sheer folly of your triumph. He suddenly stirs like a predatory beast. I do not like it when people take Prophetess Aurora's name in vain. I desire your death, enemy of truth. Heinrich sighs and draws his weapon. There was never any point in having this conversation to begin with. Well, yeah, I agree, but like, well, this is an RPG and you're supposed to read dialogue and stuff. Warden raises his hand and the maimed people start thrashing about in their death throes. The time for words has passed, Optimates. Give your power to this harbinger of Aurora. Let our foes see the truth and become awash in blood.
I will cast you into eternal darkness.
Yeah, I will cast you into eternal darkness. That's well put. So Argenta is our first. Can we like harm? Oh, we have to destroy the. Why couldn't we destroy their lens beforehand? Let's put Argenta there. Abelard. He's the Argonaut. Guess he can be here. He's a sniper right now, anyways. Maybe this guy can try to take care of the lens. This guy. Okay, let's try to protect her a bit this time. Okay, I guess that's everybody. What's this? Zeal. Yeah, I guess everybody is in cover. Furious recital.
I'll do it.
This might hit all three of them. Yes. Nice. That was a nice shot.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Emperor commands my enemies to die. Okay, this is, yeah, there's many of these lenses.
Doubt is for the eradicated.
I guess.
Such is the will of chaos.
Sniper out.
Duty go hand in hand. The non-believers.
Abelard. Okay, that's Castelia. Should he just, maybe he can go take, first let's use
I will
brace
do
for
my
impact.
duty.
Here and then use this.
A tactically sound approach.
Parry? What? What heresy is this? Forceful
It
strike.
will be done.
Yes, use that.
At your beck and call.
Oh, come on, stop parrying my attacks. I do dislike it so when they parry my attacks.
Damage to Oak.
Oh, nice. Didn't parry a bullet to the face. can we... I don't want to use it on... Ooh, okay, yes, this shouldn't hit Abelard, but it should hit
Step
3
aside.
enemies. I
The
guess that's
navigator
good.
is coming. Duty demands.
Aha. Gordon Castelia. Okay, so these things resurrect him, I guess. Alright. Let's see. Adolf Argonaut.
Momentum.
Doesn't have a full turn. So maybe just use this. Yeah,
And so
kill this
another
guy.
step towards our ultimate victory.
Should we use this? Nah. She, oh well, she could give somebody a new turn, but I guess that's not so important. So yeah, alright. Yeah, we have to get rid of these things. Yeah. Yes, we did damage it. Yeah, there's a guy over here. We have a...
May my wrath be thy undoing. And so it shall be done.
Okay, good.
Rejoice in service.
Yeah, let's shoot this guy. Or fail. Okay, let's try to shoot him
Actions
again.
will let this be
Alright,
the
that's
warning
better.
to all who oppose us.
And
The
entrench.
Emperor commands.
Heinrich, and yeah, Heinrich's just here.
Let's see to it.
Word of the Emperor. Ooh, nice hit. I didn't expect it to.
But of
Well.
course, Lord Captain.
Alright. Pascal's turn, so is there one more? Yeah, one more lens left. Should I... let's see. Yes, that would...
Explorators know one route.
I guess we should like get rid of the other guys first, so then it's much easier to focus on the
Successfully terminated.
lenses and stuff.
Request approved. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Intimidation. That's maybe he's too far to be intimidated. All right. Argenta. Can she? Yes, she can shoot lens. Let's see. How about here?
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Okay, she missed apparently.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Abelard. Is it Okay, it is possible to walk here. Can we actually... At least we can get next to the lens. Okay, does this do more damage? Sure.
Victory is imminent. Someone else can do this.
Oops. Nice, alright. We destroyed it.
Follow my lead.
Here we go.
Cleanses the body.
I guess let's help her since she's being attacked. I really don't want to play with the warp stuff right now, so just do this. Oh, she has a flamer. So what was this? Spray. So okay, this is like multiple. I want to try the flamer. Nice. Dash away. Nice. Okay, she doesn't have anything to do anymore. We are within range, right? Yes. So first,
Rejoice in service.
boom, nice. Shot in the bum hole. Heinrichs.
I'll put my
Ooh, is
psychic
Heinrichs
abilities to
gonna
use.
do the honors? Nope. Not yet, at least. Oh no, of course, sworn enemy. Of course, we should swear. You scoundrel bastard. Yes. I don't believe we've been properly introduced. Blood is bubbling out of the young man's lips, and his voice is barely audible, but even now it remains melodious and quite courteous. Yvain Windscale of Coronus, greatly pleased to make your acquaintance. Heinrich reaches a hand towards Yvain, and the temperature drops a few degrees. He is in a bad way, but timely assistance from a surgeon will save his life. For now, I will do what I can. On the rare days that Lord Winterscale visited Yurok 5, the station was awash in a mist of warm hues. We were forbidden from meeting each other, but I was delighted still to see such rare colors in my home. Now, however, his colors are darkening, twisting from pain and bitterness. We must help, Lord Captain. We must save the clarity of his soul, for he whose presence makes the world a little brighter deserves no less. Lady, I presume, the sacred child of House Orselio. How disgraceful it is that on the day we finally meet, Evain looks away in shame. I find myself not at my best. There is no disgrace in your predicament, Lord Winterscale. Lord Captain and I met under similarly dreadful and tragic circumstances. Finish him off. I cannot be certain that you are infected by this corruption as your friend was, except your death. Then no. Conserve your strength. You are wounded, need help. Wounded, I would have phrased it altogether differently. Tortured and maimed, perhaps. Have you ever had your eyes burnt out? This was my first time. I cannot say I recommend the procedure. He's either trying to make light of the situation or growing delirious from the pain. What have they done to you? The warden, my friend. I tried to convince him to stop the riot. Diplomacy failed. Speaking is a struggle, but he continues stubbornly. The father hates diplomacy, which is why I had to try. I must take my leave. I will see to it that assistance is provided to you and you are escorted from here. He nods, giving into oblivion. Ooh, we got profit factor. The mutilated man does not stir, bound in his shackles. The plaque near his head reads, Most Holy Prophet and Optimate Adishan. Ah, okay, it's the guy in the story. Oh, how such a surprise that that's how he ended up. The novels we found. Your skin crawls as you approach the place, however there does not appear to be anything of note. Axe. Nah, I don't think we need those axes. Ritobi pattern lascan doesn't look very damaging. Improved body glove, I guess. Precise last pistol. Alright, I guess maybe somebody can use it. Noble sword. Yeah, let's see. How does the noble sword compare to this officer's chainsword? Damage is crappier. Armor penetration crappier. It has this on a hit. This sword's attack inflicts the disturbed attack at effect. Blah blah blah. On the target for 2 rounds. If the target on the attack is already suffering from the disturbed attack, the attack deals additional 6 damage to this target. Okay. So -10 penalty to fellowship and willpower disturbed. Most warriors prefer swords. They provide more flexibility on the battlefield against close combat enemies. Yes, so it's plus parry and -10 enemy skill when hit. This. Okay, this also has the -10 the enemy's weapon skill when hit. How about this guy? How is Force Sword? Additional 1 damage, but it's not. And he has the Psychic Force attack, but I've never used it. I guess, this Noble Sword is probably better. She has improved body glove, so it's not that. Oh, improved last pistol. I guess I can give it to her. Oh yeah, we have this plasma weapon. Is there? Even she cannot use the plasma weapon. Okay, the fighting is probably over, so let's give him persuasion thingy. Okay, let's explore this area before level up and stuff. The crippled man's appearance is ghastly. It is evident he was cared for after his mutilation.
The divine watches over us.
I'm just wondering why couldn't we just shoot the lenses beforehand, because we already knew what they were. Random crap. this? Stub revolver. No, I have one already. I don't need more. Main window scale. Okay, that's the guy we saved. Until our next meeting, Lord Valencius, I require some time alone with my thoughts. How about like medical attention? But he's gonna wait
Let the
politely.
faith guide my
Or maybe
path to
could have we
glory.
like ambushed them from this side or something. Melt the charge. Yeah, we used one, so it's good to get some back. This glass making furnace was used to melt the extracted sand into glass. Oh, there's some guy here.
My success is
Evidence suggests that the victim was
irrefutable,
killed by
Sir
poison gas. Okay, we don't need to waste any equipment to open this door. Maybe, I wonder if we'd like gone here before meeting the enemies, if it would have mattered in any way.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Okay, but I think that's all. There's no hidden thingies that I can see or anything. Let's do the level ups
The
then.
Emperor protects.
Leveling up like a level up lesbian. For each adjacent ally, no, at least now he's a sniper, he's away from allies. Cover efficiency is increased. Reloading is cheaper. It's shot fired, but it's also grants them +1 agility until the end of I don't know what's his demolition and intelligence. What's the? I don't want to check. Soldier's second attack in a turn deals more damage to enemies that have not suffered damage from the soldier during this turn. This might be okay. While at full wounds, the soldier has +10 ballistic skill and +2 movement. Not too bad, like for a sniper, but I don't know if I'm gonna like remain a sniper for the rest of my existence. Next, use of running gun when used after aim trench grants additional movement points. No, it's like I have entrench and running gun, but it's not like I'm planning to use them that much. Okay, point blank. Okay, so it's not. So just medium armor does not reduce dodge. Okay, let's check. Okay, before I forget, demolition, intelligence. So actually, yeah, that might be good then. If the let's see we have light armor. Yeah, his armor isn't the best, but he hasn't really needed some better kind of. Let's see. How iconoclast? Yeah, we are still not first. Like, and dogmatic is only the first level as well, but it's getting there. So what do we? Purging by fire. Grim determination. What does it do? Rogue trader and their allies gain +10 chance to survive with 1 wound instead of falling unconscious. Okay. So what was the thingy with the explosives? Demolition engineer, I guess. Ranged area attacks. Well, he is not using burst attacks right now, so yeah, Maybe at some point that might be good, but not yet. Yeah, no burst attack spawns. So yeah, we don't need. Reveling Slaughter can be used after 2 kills instead of 3. That must be okay, I guess. Enemies damaged by the soldier's area attack suffer 3 damage from the next attack. No area attacks again. Whenever a soldier successfully dodges or uses cover against an enemy's attack, they gain a guaranteed critical hit against the enemy. That might be sort of fun. Stentorian voice. Enemies in a 5-cell radius around the Navy officer while the braced effect lasts suffer some minuses. Maybe I'll just take this one. Oh, okay, we have to take 2 talents. Well, that might be okay, not super exciting, but let's see if there's something. Combat Master. Enemies gain a melee superiority bonuses. No parry, yeah, we're not doing much of that. No Weber, no web, I don't use webs. We haven't used any grenades in game at all. Use flame weapons. No, that might be fun, but I still have my doubts. Usually flame weapons in games aren't that good, even though they're cool. Liturgy of Insulation. If allies become secondary targets of this character's arc rifle, they do not suffer damage. Enemies suffer. Ooh, this might be last weapon expert. We are using a last weapon, right? I really wish we could check these things. Yeah, maybe I should take that. That sounds okay. So first was this one, and then is the last weapon expert. This is, yeah. I presume I don't like the wording here. Enemies suffer minus 20% penalty to dodge against last weapon attacks, but I assume it only means from this character. I wish it would say it, because you could also interpret this to mean that it's also like my friends and stuff, if they attack or if they are like friendly NPCs, that they would also get them. It would also affect them, but I doubt that's how it works. What do we have here? Epicenter of Slaughter. Whenever the warriors attack, they gain Epicenter of Slaughter. Then we get temporary wounds, contempt. Enrage. Cautious disengage. Like area attacks gain bonus, but like he has the cleave, but he doesn't have so many opportunities to use it. Damage dealt by charge is increased by 10 when ability is from a distance. Let's try this one. We do like the charge ability. Okay, so we cannot get these. Coercion, demolition, medic So he's basically the worst. Maybe just take Medicaid. Maybe this guy should get like thick skin or something, because he is not as sturdy as Abelard. And the warrior takes damage, they gain plus 13 dodge, stacks up 3 damage. Something like that might be good too. Just get thick skin. So gain plus 1 damage deflection and the parry chance is increased by plus 25 of the warrior's total armor. Okay, whatever that then is, not sure. Athletics, we have taken, carouse, intimidation, Medicaid. I guess lore Xenos. Yeah, he's gonna be the best Xenos knower, and he's an Inquisitor, so that makes sense. I'm gonna go check on my son, but I'll be right back. I have returned. He is sleeping very soundly. I don't know, I still not like really care so much about this exploit stuff. It's probably good if you know what you're doing, but I don't, so go fuck yourself. I still don't know what is the perception bonus. So I don't know what that actually does. Joint offense. Operatives allies gain plus 2% hit chance and critical chance when attacking targets affected by exploits. Terrifying presence. If intimidation kills a target, the damage of all other enemies in the area of the intimidation is reduced. We have intimidation, so wait. Ah, okay. So yeah, we should use intimidation before we attack then. And let's get this terrifying presence, why not? So intelligence, we cannot take that. Perception, ballistic. Maybe let's get some... Oh, this is plus 6. Or is it like the characteristics bonus? Like, yeah, it's plus 5, yeah. So this is like, what's the current characteristic bonus, I guess? Or like, okay, yeah, that's wise. think this is last. Maybe I should take weapon skill. This is the last characteristic for. No. This is also. Oh, I guess I can take ballistics there as well. So yeah, why not? Blood on martyrs. Focus. Be vigilant. Hey, she actually killed somebody like with her staff in this prison, and then she was kicked by multiple enemies. Whenever the officer uses voice command or bring it down for the first time in combat, this ability costs 1 AP less. Yeah. Whenever a heroic act is used in combat by any character, an officer's next attack will cost 0 AP. Yeah. Air of Authority immediately gains momentum to the target equal to the target's resolve. Stand witness effect if you use some 2 archetype abilities that don't give extra turns. The next also will affect her as well. The initiative. Officer and allies with voice of command effect deal an additional plus 15 damage to enemies that have not yet acted in this. No, we usually act last, so that doesn't sound good. There's too much text. Yeah, I don't want to read all that. Okay, let's see the blue stuff. Navigator power. Maybe just this. Whenever the navigator uses navigator power, veil degradation is reduced by 1. Yeah. I guess that's probably good to take at some point. Okay, commerce. Yeah, probably. Persuasion. Ooh, no, this is Karos, not coercion. This is coercion. She's also the best coercer here. So maybe she's also the best awareness person. I don't know, maybe I still say commerce, maybe just because the game is recommending it to me. Camaraderie for the adjacent ally. No, we don't do that. Hey, yo, Rose Carl, welcome to the stream. Doing fine. Reloading, fired up. Whenever the soldier deals damage, the critical damage is increased by plus 1% until the end of combat. Maybe I should just take that one. I'm from Finland. And this is like ranged area attack, so that she actually uses burst. Burst are not considered area attacks. Well, then yeah, no, I'm not gonna take that. Maybe I'll just take fired up. I don't want to think too much about it. Flinching. Chain and power weapons. She's not using chain or power weapons. Minister and priest maximum wounds are increased by +3. I've been streaming around a couple of years. Combat master. Last web. Well, she's using a bolter at least now. She's not using an axe. Plasma weapon proficiency. So maybe at some point I should check more how good is the. Let's check it now. Alright, fine. Let's go check out the plasma weapon. How good is it? Yeah, it's not better than a bolter or anything, so I'm not gonna waste any points on it. Fired up, yeah, that was the thingy. Yeah, I stream on Kick, Twitch, and Rumble. No, it's still the webbing stuff. Alrighty, maybe I'm just gonna take this. Minister and priest maximum wounds are increased by +3. I don't wanna think about it anymore. No, I don't use face cam. It's, I don't know. It's basically because of like, you know, for privacy reasons and stuff. Or maybe it means that I'm either so beautiful or so hideous that, you know, I would never, like, you know, it would never let up. I would, you know, either people would try to assassinate me or abduct me. Your lordship, the rebellion has been crushed. I have news of your lord. Is Lord Winterscale alive? Is he alright? He's safe and in one piece. I shall receive him as a quick guest on my ship, so ready to shuttle. There's a visible relief on the pilot's face. Clicking her heels together, she cheerfully barks out, "Consider it done, your lordship. Thank you for the good news." What's your all-time favorite game? It's Final Fantasy VII, the original, not the remake. Okay, let's get back to the ship. So there's still one more planet in this system. Let's see if there's your favorite character. I don't know. Can't say there's any particularly favorite character in that game. At least not. Maybe when I was a teenager I would have had one, but I can't really say. Maybe I should replay it again because it's been over 10 years since I last. What's going on here? Ah, okay, it's a servitor. I thought they were beating somebody up. So can we talk to the guy? Like, is he on the ship now? The guy we saved. Would order the shipping and transportation of some goods. Ah, okay. So we can try to trade like this. Okay, interesting. Do we have any more heretic trophies or Xeno artifacts? Probably not. And then no need really to raise the reputation with them. Don't you have any 2D or 3D character? What do you mean?
Lord
Like a
Captain.
favorite character? Like,
Lord
you know,
Captain.
in all games or something? No, like, it depends. Like, there's so many different games and stuff that, of course, there's some characters I like. That's like, okay, Auron in Final Fantasy X back in the day. I thought it was so cool, you know, when I was a teenager. Character for my streaming. No, but I've been like, not really. Like, I use some sort of avatar on Twitter and stuff, but not really. Okay, let's just go check out the last planet in the system. No, just the map. Rycad. At least if you're like an artist offering your services, I'm not like interested in any of that stuff right now. Okay, what's this place? Unidentified void ship. Okay, do we get to fight it? Augurs notice a large object among the lifeless rocks covering the planet. Void ship whose signature and origin are impossible to identify from orbit is resting on the edge of a deep ravine. The hull of the unidentified vessel is severely damaged. Rocks around it shattered by the force of gigantic machine crash landing. Augurs haven't detected any vital signs aboard or near the vessel. Send a squad to the planet to explore the void ship. I guess, yeah, we have Laura Xenos. Oh, okay. Succeeded. Landing party reports via Vox as soon as they touch down. The colossal void ship before them is covered with spikes. It resembles a morbid beast sculpted from darkness itself, menacingly hanging over the ravine. An experienced veteran accurately determines the origin of the unholy vessel. It belongs to the Xenos race called Drokari. Okay. Ready to collapse at any moment. The void ship emits a long woeful creak as if promising to drag along into the abyss below anyone who dares to disturb its slumber. No, I said I'm not really interested in any like graphic artist stuff or anything like that now. So we can send more people to the planet. Or Idira tells the captain, Lord Captain, the voices in her head are screaming, repeating, harbinger darkness and death. Not wanting to tempt destiny, Rogue Trader decides to recall the people from the vessel. Argento eagerly says that the only good Xenos is a dead one. A true servant of the Emperor shouldn't soil their hands with Xenos technology. Rogue Trader orders that more people be sent to the Xenos void ship to collect any valuable findings. Being the God Emperor's chosen, Rogue Trader won't go digging around Xenos trash. The artifacts of the enemies of humanity should be wiped from the coroner's expanse. I really don't know what Drukhari are. Is it like a, more lore sensitive or like, lore-ish name for some race that is, I don't know, for orcs or Tyranids or something? I don't know, like, I just saved. This is a bit cheesy, but like, yeah, maybe Abelard suggests finding out what Xenos are doing in the Rygat system. Taking heed of the Seneschal's recommendations, Rogue Trader orders to send more people to the planet. I'm gonna try. It is probably a bad idea. After 2 watches of hard labor, the workers managed to stabilize the Drukhari void ship. Soldiers who entered the vessel were met with lifeless bodies of Xenos who had died in the void when the void ship crashed. The void ship itself, following its abominable nature, came to life, immediately craving to sate its wicked appetite for human death. The vessel's systems have reacted to the intruders, and senselessly cruel, deadly traps have been activated on all decks. Agility test succeeded. Okay, monstrous contraptions designed to strip apart and incinerate their victims took the soldiers by surprise but were neutralized before the squad suffered significant losses. The soldiers found several curious pieces of xenotech on the sinister void ship, but no data could shed some light on why it came to the Rygat system. Okay, we got some stuff. Blast pistol, monofilament grenade, okay. So it's all Drukhari weaponry. Okay, cool. Let's see about those weapons. Like, nobody can of course use them, but like I could get talent at some point if they really seem good or something. But of course, playing around with Xenos tech is never a good idea. So Drukhari barbed needles. Are they like, I don't know, shuriken or something? Shatters sword. Drukhari weapon. Venom blade. I guess that's pretty good damage, and it's poisonous and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty good. Of course, you have to be able to use it. Blast pistol is a las gun, one-handed. And does lots of damage. Like, yeah, dodge reduction 30, same, but armor penetration is crazy. Range is not very good. Okay. It's sort of interesting. What's this? Monofilament grenade. This we can actually use. I still haven't used grenades. Let's level her up at least. Continuous analysis, covered protocol. Yeah, let's see if there's like some magic stuff that's cool that she can get. Okay, sort of thought I had about this. Whenever a psychic power used by the psyker deals damage, random enemy within 2 cells from the initial target suffers half this damage. The damage doesn't trigger this talent again. Well, I guess that's good. Okay, yeah, it's just psychic power is pretty much any, like whether it's the fire or mind, sound blast, whatever, they're all psychic powers, right? Guess perception. Then is it actually time to go to that triumph ceremony? Points of interest, we've been there, no need. That's just a Thunderfang. Yeah, so then let's go to Rykad Minoris. The bunker. Yeah, let's just keep this party. I don't want to start messing around. Of course, you know, Idira's warnings might be good, but I don't know if her warnings ever make any sense. So is the guy we saved, is he
Let
here?
us walk this path to the end.
Quartz cream. Painfully thin, Tech Priest turns sharply toward you. The sudden movement makes his chromed augmentics briefly clang. His grey eyes, set under furrowed brows, almost blend into the pale skin of his face, and he levels you with a heavy dour stare. Identification unit lodges Quartz Cream, official trade representative of the Explorator Cognizance Fleet. The unit supervises supply routes. The Rygad system ensures security of the combat arsenal, performs commercial transactions, and secures mutually beneficial contracts. And the tech priest notices Pascal, his eyes wide, and his Fox unit immediately lets out a string of screeching Binahari. Tortuous long tirade in which the volume rises and falls between seemingly at random. When it finally is over, the omniscient servant bows his head in deference. Unit Quartz Cream requests permission to transfer information. The rogue trader possesses supreme degree of power, the potential to influence current leadership, ability to restore order in the Rygad system. Okay, Show me your arsenal, I accept a commercial transaction. Oh, profit factor. Okay, so now we get... Okay, we could have talked to this guy before, I guess. Now we get the tutorial. Analyst's helmet. When the wearer kills a target with an exploit using a single or deadeye shot, the nearest enemy immediately gains one exploit. Okay. See, what do they? Holy gifts, heretic trophies, that's what they like. Okay, yeah, we have bits of... I guess we can try to buff these guys up to level 2 already. When the wearer uses run and gun, they gain 1+1 damage on their ranged attacks. Oh, that's not too bad. Psychic body glove. Ah, it's more dodge if the wearer's willpower is more than 40. That's not too exciting. Modified bolter. Don't think this is better than Argenta's bolter. First aid manual. Metronome. Okay, fine. And is there somebody else I should still be talking to? Okay, I would have actually appreciated if there was, like, you know, some sort of merchant symbol on top of his head, because I just assume they're not like significant NPCs, they're just background. Okay, let's save once again. Athletic man, oops, there's a typo. I guess the guy we saved, whatever win the scale, he's not here, but we saved him. Greetings, Lordship. Okay, I'm ready for my triumph. Then I will see you at the transport, Your Lordship. The Master of Ceremonies will organize the procession in a way that should allow me to share the ceremonies finale with you. And after that, Emperor willing, the Proctor will clear me of all charges, and the woes of Rygad Minoris will be over at last. Okay, fly to the upper
With
way.
each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
It's probably gonna be some assassination attempt. The governor is also a heretic or something. He's trying to kill us. Okay. Ah, okay, we are automatically here. Doesn't look that impressive, this, like, you know, 12 guards around us. Okay. Master of Ceremonies. Your Lordship, peerless Lord von Balancius, I am the Master of Ceremonies of Rygad Minoris. Everything is in place for your triumph. Allow me to give you a brief summary of the upcoming event. Speak. You will take the road now familiar to you from here to the starport. You will be accompanied by your comrades in arms and a guard of honor. The body of the heretic known as the Prophet Aurora will be pulled in your wake as a battle trophy. A stop is planned in the middle of the road. There, grateful citizens will rush toward you, praising you for their salvation. Not to worry, this is a thoroughly choreographed interlude. A group of the grateful people will be composed exclusively of loyal citizens vetted by us. Members of the military, young people, attractive and physically fit, a few healthy children. Once they have said their praise, the procession will move on. Governor Medina will await you by the starport. It is also there where the pyre has been built for burning the body of the heretic known as Aurora. You will be handed a flamer blessed by the representative of the ecclesiarchy. You can choose to personally perform the burning, but if you wish to underscore the amicable alliance between House von Valancius and House Winterscale, it will be fitting to pass the honor of the burning to Governor Medina. However, the choice is yours. So we could say, this is disgusting. I didn't want a stage show of gratitude. Allow the ordinary people of Ragged Miners to speak to me or skip this farce altogether. Let's try it. Sounds like fun. My sincerest apologies, Your Lordship. No thought could be further from my mind than encouraging you and let the ordinary people through, you say. I'll see what can be done. Maybe this is a bad idea. But road to hell is paved with
The Divine watches
bad ideas.
over us.
So I guess go this way. Enforcer. Surrounded by evil, repelling emblems, Aurora's corpse looks like a tiny island of gloom in the glorious ocean of your impending triumph. The governor's people must have put a lot of work into protecting the body from the decay as well as sawing off the grim iron face mask. The dead prophet has a very unremarkable face of an utterly nondescript commoner. The one aberration of her appearance is the many small mouths on her cheeks and forehead. Yeah, because she's very mutated chaos creature now, or dead one. They have been painstakingly sewn shut with a thick thread and plastered over with a layer of face powder. The cosmetics transform the heretic's face into an eerie mask. The corner of her mouth is frozen in a hint of grim, wryly mirrored by her lesser mounts. Are you pleased, enemy mine? The green seems to ask. I will hunt down all of your accomplices wherever they may be, and they will all follow you into the fire. Not a sound comes in response, but as soon as you blink, the corner of the corpse's mouth seems to move upward by a hair's breadth, or is it just your imagination? Step away. Mount the tank and commence their triumphant...
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Fine, let's do one more save. Wonder if it's gonna be an attack, but something weird is gonna have to happen. Ooh, so cool. I will huddle together against here, thing back there. Glory to the Redeemer, Ragged Miners, welcome to you. May the light of the Emperor be with you. But of course the civilians should welcome me as we actually saved them, you know. I'm not a fraud or anything. Hello, your lordship. Glory to you, glory. A motley of group of modestly dressed people hurried towards you. You chose for ordinary people to be allowed to approach you during the triumph. Yeah. Master of ceremonies. The grateful citizens wish to present gifts to the Redeemer. The Master of Ceremonies' sugary voice almost brings a taste of honey to your mouth. For whatever reason, you know for certain that right at this moment the gaze of Aurora's dead empty eye socket is fixed upon the back of your head. A thought surfaces in your mind, not a voice inside your head, no, a mere thought. They are all gonna die, befuddled, deprived, never having seen the truth, and that is all because of you, enemy mine. Address the people in the cordon. Stop the ceremony, take the people away. Something terrible is about to happen. Soldiers in the cordon exchange perplexed glances, but their trained discipline prevails and they turn toward the spectators, preparing to lead the crowd away. I am sensing something boundless, blue, golden, dark. A grimace contorts Heinrich's face. The interrogator lifts a hand to his temple as though struck by a sudden migraine. What? Behold, behold, behold the final dawn! Aurora. So, oh yeah, the prison guy said something about her other form, so I guess her like astral form is still alive and kicking. So, protect the grass, behold the final dawn. Lordship Bridge. Okay, so we escaped, I guess. We didn't get to fight them or anything. We don't have to like escape like cowards. %100%. Okay. What is this? Sun is going supernova. Pac-Man? Was it the sun or I'm very confused what's going on now. Except, you know, something bad, something very chaotic.
The impure cannot escape their
Okay,
fate.
we do get the fight. Okay. So wait. Okay. Cultists, enforcers, captive, elderly citizen. Elderly citizen is the first person to move. Let's see. Where would be a leader of cultists is down there. Let's put her like here so she can try to spray death upon the enemies. This cloud of evil, is there something gonna be showing up from there or what? Let's try to protect the elderly citizen. Everybody is in some sort of position.
Look out. For now.
Right, don't run there. There's the baddies all around.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
The Emperor protects.
Strike with a prayer.
Very nice.
Doubt is for the weak.
Oh, that's also an acolyte cultist. Yeah, let's see.
This is unacceptable.
Oops, wrong button.
I will
Just
bathe
kill
this
these guys.
battlefield in righteous fury.
Okay, nice. Sure.
Chaos guides me.
Nice.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Okay, so those clouds do damage. Heinrichs. It's probably too close for this. Yeah, but maybe we can. No, wait. Yeah. We go captive. Yeah, I know. Let's go attack this guy.
Everyone, step aside. I'm done with this one. I won't object to it. Your reckoning is due.
Okay, that's good.
Not sanctioned to do this. Let's see
Fine,
to it.
whatever. Okay. Hey, don't. Okay, at least the enforcer killed somebody, but you shouldn't walk into the evil fire. That's maybe not the smartest thing to do. Okay, leader of cultists. Less intimidation. Let's just walk over to him first.
Calculated fury algorithm.
Oh, we could actually use dismantling attack or say, oh, okay, second weapon, yeah. Let's see.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
This is the bleeding. Let's attack. Use the bleeding
Request
attack.
approved.
Do we get? Let's try it. Okay, I've never like used operatives. Okay, nice. We killed the leader of the cultists, so that's good.
I'll do what it takes. Death to the weak. Your blood will flow.
Oops, they killed one of my dudes. Let's see. Yes. That's no. Is that a baddie? Yes, cultist.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Okay, you kill them.
If I may, I serve the ruinous powers.
Parry, nice.
Out of my way.
Yes, brace for impact.
Weapon at the ready.
Oh, this guy also got
Don't touch
nice.
me.
And that's good, I guess.
Emperor, protect
Oh,
me.
elderly citizen. Yeah, I do like that these, NPCs actually get to just run away. Let's put her here.
Emperor, give me strength.
not be deterred. Rejoice in service.
It's not dead. Damn it. That's why I used the concentrated fire, because I wanted to kill them.
Your corrupt way has failed
He's
you.
dead now. Abelard.
My place is at the fore.
Oh. Should I use... How many enemies are there now?
Indeed.
Oh.
I will do my duty.
Fine.
I can handle this.
Death to non-believers.
I am your doom. I must not falter.
Oh, good. I killed somebody. Another one bites the dust. Oh.
Protect me.
Okay, more enemies are coming.
Look out.
Elderly citizen, please flee. Escape. Escape your murderers. See? Ooh, there's also... These are all baddies. Sure, except that. Let's use this
As
thing.
the Emperor commands, I act. God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Okay, not the best attack ever. Could have been much crappier.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave.
Oh, we can
Faith
shoot
without
this.
deeds.
Okay, fine. Yeah, let's get rid of him.
As the Emperor commands.
Nice, nice. Splatoon, Splatoon.
Doubt is for the. I'll do it.
No. We can still dash a bit.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
She's a real John Wick. Ooh, nice dodge. And then it's his turn. Okay, let's cleave these guys.
The Emperor is on our side.
Nice.
For the throne's glory. I'm done with this one.
Ah, okay, that's all the actions. Turbo Pascal.
My vow is to serve.
Nice. So now these should be afraid or something.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
This way!
Don't run into the fire, you moron.
I am your doom.
Cassius turn. There's lots of veil degradation. Maybe I shouldn't use thingy. Yeah, she has a new gun. So let's see. Yeah, that's a pistol burst. Okay, sure. Let her pistol burst.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Nope. Bring it down.
I am a
Argonaut.
navigator, not a servitor.
Bring it down, bring it up and bring it down, bring it every way around you want.
The
This
Emperor
guy,
commands.
not dead. Entrench. Matrix dodges. Okay, let's get rid of
And
this
so
guy.
shall a step towards our ultimate victory. I will not be deterred. Actions will
gun.
speak louder than words.
Okay, who do we shoot? Guy. Let's
Good
just shoot
choice.
this guy. Oh, nice. Ballard. Yeah, I guess. And try to shoot.
At your
Let's
back
shoot
and call.
this guy.
Reduced to dust.
Then charge into
Victory is imminent.
this. Nice.
At your beck and call.
Hello, my friend.
Indeed.
And then let's use this.
For now.
Chaos guides me.
Weather the storm!
Oh, you suck.
Follow my lead.
Hey. Okay,
Don't
almost hit
touch
my
me.
guy.
Emperor, protect me!
Right behind Jane does too.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the...
Nice.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Fail. No! Don't kill my pals. They're gonna burn. Let's see.
I need a foothold. Your reckoning is due.
I don't think he can really do anything to save those burning guys.
I won't object to it. Naturally.
But of course use this. But he used his charge already, so I don't think that replenishes, so it's not that great.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Bang. Okay, at least we hit. It's not dead, but... Oh, okay, yeah, it's just these two guys that are left.
My competencies are not that universal.
Quick! Quick!
Cassia. Give somebody a new turn, if we so desire. Let's try to shoot. Yeah.
Isn't this a
guy.
job for the serfs?
Very nice.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Oh, okay, he cannot move at all. Just shoot this guy. Or try and fail miserably.
Request approved.
How about Argenta?
I'll show
Can
you why
get a new
navigators are
turn,
feared.
please?
Rejoice in battle. Each strike is a prayer.
Nice. Time passed, 5 minutes. Oh hey, Yakov, just make Cassia kill everybody, simple as. Now powers don't affect veil degradation for some reason. Really? Oh, I didn't know. I just noticed your comment. I thought it did. Okay. Your combead comes alive. Vigdis's voice struggles to get through the thundering static. Lord Jane, this is Master. Please tell the sender. Vigdis, what's going on? Jane, Florence, repeat. I shall fear no darkness, for light is within me, the light of my faith in thee. He is the Emperor, of course. I shall flee before no enemy, for there is no more enemy more terrible than cowardice, and I shall overpower it. Argenta prays aloud, all the while checking her equipment with deft fingers. Red, black, and lots of blinding white hate. The whole city is quaking, no, the whole world. Let's talk more action. What is Vigdis saying, Lord Captain? Are they going to send a shuttle for us? We must move out toward the starboard at once. The shuttles aren't going to find us here even if the comlink stabilizes, which it won't. We are en route to the starport. Starport, Penning, observe appearance, start from evacuate. Get Notch of Purpose on Cassia and we'll take her to the next level. She gets kinda broken, but I think Owlcat Games wants you to become OP. Notch of Purpose, so it's a talent. Okay. Alright, I'll try to remember. But yeah, I'm not against becoming OP in a game like this. Especially if it's not cheating or anything. Does anyone have any idea what just happened? The final dawn, Argenta says furiously. We stopped short of puzzling out the enemy's entire plan. Oh, Emperor, forgive us for this negligence. I swear we will find a way to right it. It moves enemies around, triggering attacks of opportunity and stuff. Okay. Only an incomplete future, Heinrich sounds deadly serious. Every warp-active person on this planet is sensing the presence of sorcery. It's rising like a tsunami. I have hardly ever encountered anything like it in real space, and most remarkably, the sorcery is still growing. I cannot, however, say that what set off this reaction or where the light has gone. A chill runs down your spine. You feel You seem to feel Aurora's gaze upon you once again, only it is not coming from her corpse any longer, but from everywhere. All we can do now is I guess like everyone, does it mean everyone? Like on the planet or like people around us? I guess like, yeah, we are not abandoning people in distress. Everyone can come with us. I'm no fast talker, but I'll hobble after you if you get into a fight. It's not like you'll want an old woman to get in your way anyway, and I think there'll be more fighting. A sense of alarm is now almost physically grilling through the temples there. The fleeting little whispers at the edge of your hearing are sinister and gleeful. Okay, all we can do now is try to make it to the starport. Bad news, but not unexpected. The old woman looks at you, not particularly hopeful and a little distrustful, as if she is reluctant to ask her a question. The sense of alarm keeps growing stronger, as does the sensation of an intent gaze fixed upon you. Okay, that's it, let's move out. Alright. So we still have to escape and stuff. I'm afraid to stream this game because I'm compelled to voice act everything badly. Well, I'm already voice acting everything badly, so that's... I have no such qualms. But let's loot these bodies, and after that I will end the stream though, because it is late here. I've been streaming for a while, so I guess I will loot everybody.
Guides my path to glory.
Faith shields me.
What? So okay, this fire hurts us apparently. Is that? Let's check the map. Yeah, okay, that should be everything. Yep. Loot. If I want to do multiplayer, in theory, sounds interesting. Discord. Sorry, I've. Yeah, Discord, because I've like sort of muted the word because there's so many, like, you know, bots and stuff shilling for it. But like,
what is rightfully ours.
maybe one day, but at least like I want to finish the game like single player first and stuff. But how does the multiplayer, like, how does it actually work? Like, is it like, you know, one player controls 3 characters in combat, the other 3, or how does it work? Because I've just like seen that there's the cooperative mode. Well, let's see how to play. Create your lobby, choose characters, and play the game together. Okay. You can press the button to highlight abilities, consumables, the panel at the bottom of the screen, book and show other. Okay. Okay, that's no. I'm not gonna do that now though. But like, you give control of party members however many you want. Okay. Maybe one day, but yeah, I want to do it by myself. But anyway, it's really late, so I'm gonna go to sleep. But thanks for showing up and actually, I don't know, giving advice about the game and stuff. I appreciate it, Jakob. But I'm Adventure Argonaut. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.